I have never even seen these in my life.
I paid $36,509.
Damn.
I've had an offer for $27,000, but
What the fuck?
yeah. Oh, these are cool. I remember I broke the internet with these because people were like, what the fuck are these? Here, you can open them up if you want.
Okay. Bro, how the fuck do you have this?
Yeah, that's a 12.
How many 12s are there? All right, what's going on, guys? This is definitely a different type of video. It's not about me for once, or the store. We're highlighting my boy Jason, owner of Sacred Sneakers out here in Las Vegas. Yeah, I just wanted this to be about him and like explain how you like started and
man.
Just basically how the fuck this happened. Also, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
So I'm legal.
First of all,
I'm legal this year. I'm legal this year.
That is crazy.
I turned 21 September 8th, but I am 20. I started this. I mean, I've been like a whole entrepreneur guy since I was in elementary school. I don't know like if kendamas were a big popular thing in California.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, so I used to buy those on eBay way back in the day, and I used to sell them to kids at my school. I'd make like $10 a toy, but that's like my first
hustle started early.
Yeah, I did that in first grade, so that was my first ever hustle.
Okay.
I blew the money. I didn't profit anything.
Yeah.
I have an older brother, dad. They were huge into sneakers. I grew into their shoe size. They were already buying stuff. So once I was their size, I had like 80 shoes to work with, just like wearing, and then I fell in love with the game. I started going thrifting. I started, finding shoes for really good prices, and from there, just kind of took off to what I have now.
We started like the same way.
I used to buy used things. It was never like I was hit for retail.
Marshalls.
Yeah, Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, like Goodwill, Savers, like everything.
Yeah, I feel like I saw somewhere like you worked at like one of those places.
I used to work at Home Goods. Yeah,
Home Goods. That's
Home
crazy.
Goods for
how long ago was that?
That was. I have a video of it. I'll actually show you. Let me see. It was 2017, I think, or 2018. I was making like $9 an hour.
Damn.
And I was 16. So
when did you make the transition to like, all right, like I'm doing okay enough with the shoes, like I'm gonna try to put my all into it?
So senior year is when I started like really like kind of diving into it, like really taking it professional. I was doing work, in between classes, whatever, and then on top of it, I would just be on my phone trying to sell stuff, work deals.
Yeah.
I used to pay a girl to do all my homework, so I didn't have anything to do in class. I'd give her like $20-$30 a week, and she'd just nail all my classes.
I should have done that.
It gave me a bunch of free time. It was hella clutch though, because she used to have a crush on me, so it was like,
it
kind of helped. Like, $30 was not a lot for all the work that she
was
did.
probably geeked.
Yeah, so I graduated senior year of high school, and then I told my dad, I was like, yo, this whole summer, let me just try and do my sneaker stuff. If it works out well, I'm not gonna go to college. So that whole like 2.5 month break of summer, I did all of this, and I made enough money in those 2.5 months. I was like, if this is like constant money, then there's no need to go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How did that conversation go, like when you first brought it up? Because I know it's like, college is like a really big
yeah, okay,
like
well, I guess I always tell everyone this. My parents, thankfully, are like the coolest chill fuckers ever. Like,
okay, that's
my
awesome.
dad didn't go to college. I don't even know if my mom did. I don't think she did.
Okay.
But I know for sure my dad didn't. I mean, he was in a good position, so he had faith in us. Like, I didn't do it, I'm at a good spot. If you don't do it, I'm gonna assume you're gonna be in a good spot.
Yeah.
So we told him. He didn't really care. The only expectation was if I'm not going to college, I gotta pay rent, or I gotta start paying for food, shoes, clothes. Like I can't tell him like, hey, can you give me $20? I want to go to the movies with my friends. Like I can't do that. No.
Yeah.
So he was very cool about it. He saw that like I was already making a little bit, and I can like turn this into a business. So he was very prominent and just
that's
very cool about
it. That's cool. It's super important to like have like someone like that, because it gives you the confidence like
very,
to take that.
very supportive. And I only think because he didn't go to college, and since it put him in a good spot, he realized with like the amount of dedication and work I was doing, he's like, I'm confident that you could turn it into something. Nothing. So shout out Prince. This is my baby.
Let him know. Shout out.
For those that aren't familiar.
God damn.
Yeah.
This is just the coffee table?
Yeah, this is a coffee table.
Oh my God.
This is where we play the Switch and, like watch movies, whatever. This is the 1 of 10 eBay wooden skate box. This was made in honor of the whole eBay collab that they did. It was like I think it was their 20th.
What year was this one?
Well, this just came out last year.
Okay,
so this was like, this was like a whole model remake of, like the original shoe that they did back then, which I'll show you. But you can see right here is like a little replica size tag, and this was for eBay's 20th anniversary with Nike.
Damn.
When they did that eBay dunk. So eBay and Nike collabed, and they did this whole 10 eBay mystery box, whatever thing. They all put it up on eBay auction, and it was basically highest bidders take them home. And I tried going for them. I kept losing, because there's only 10 pairs. You're bidding live with other people.
Yeah.
The last box, this was the last box on there, and I ended up winning it. So
damn.
I'll open it for you, but it is it's fully wooden, like you can hear it. And these are like little rails or whatever.
You
can skate this. Yeah, so you can.
Do you mind sharing what you paid for this?
Yeah, I paid $36,509.
Damn.
To the T, and you can see here's like a eBay saw.
And that whole cost is just from, I guess from the shoe. Because The eBay Dunk is like $100.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
shoe.
this is like, I don't even know, probably like retail or close to, right?
Yeah, it's solely like the box and just like
exactly
everything.
But the main money maker is
that,
what they
yeah.
did how they replicated.
Dude, that's so fucking
It's very
cool.
close to the original remake.
Yeah.
I think the back is different because I think the back said eBay on it, if I'm not mistaken, on the original pair. But other than that, this is basically like a remake. This was basically all they did. Yeah, this was 1 of 10. You could see I got box number 5. This was the last pair on auction, and I ended up paying $36,509.
You trying to track down those other ones?
No, I could care less, honestly.
I'm sorry.
And then here's like a little stairway that you could just, I guess, skate on too. Very complex. I mean, yeah, right now it just acts like a coffee table.
You put drinks on it?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
We put drinks on it. Like,
crazy.
Yeah, we'll lay our foot on it, whatever. But just a big wooden box. I think it's 150 pounds when we got it in. It's crazy how we got it delivered. Like,
was it in a crate?
No, it comes from like a private shipping company, and they come in like their own big white drop-off truck, and like they pull up to your garage and they drop off like a big pallet.
Little do they know what's in there.
Yeah, so it's not like you just get it shipped from like UPS or FedEx or whatever, but yeah, this is like an actual saw. You can see. Pretty cool.
Damn. And this is just like, you have no intention of selling this. This is just like a display piece, or?
Yeah, so I sold it and
by.
I got it back from the guy, and I know he wants it back, so it's sitting here at the moment. So I'm not hurting for it. It's cool. It's like,
yeah,
there's only 10 in the world.
Money at the end of the day, though.
And the good thing about it was a tax write-off because all the money was donated to a charity. So when you wire the company, that whole $36,000 was a tax write-off because it's charity. So
yeah,
good write-off.
Yeah, I love some tax loopholes, man.
Oh yeah, that's definitely like one of the coolest ones I have.
I've never seen that shit before in my life.
I know. I mean,
I've only seen it on your page.
Yeah, exactly.
Like all these shoes, I've only seen on your page. So how did you go from buying shoes like at the swap meets and like Ross and shit to like what we're looking at now?
Well, all my capital, thankfully, is from my job. So
home goods.
Yeah. So how it worked is
$9 an hour salary.
Yeah. Well, no, the salary was ass.
Crazy.
It was horrible. I realized like I think minimum wage here was like $8.25. It's bad.
Damn.
So at that time, this was right before COVID hit. So I got my job. 5 months in, COVID happened, and then that's when everything shut down, and people lost their jobs. I lost my job, but I got unemployment money.
Okay.
And since it was that big whole like government thing, whatever, they were giving me like $600 a week.
Yeah. Damn.
And no, so what happened was,
Shout out to the government. Hey.
Shout out to the government. That's the only way I funded all this. Like, literally, that was the only way. Like, that money was like a huge kickstart.
Yeah.
I filed late, so I didn't get my money weekly, whatever.
Yeah.
Once the unemployment stuff ended, I got a fat check for like $6,500. Like, just one big check.
Yeah.
And like, I was 17 at that time, I think. I was like, shit, like that's a lot of money.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I did blow like $2,000 of it. I just bought like shoes.
Okay,
and, like,
I feel like
I think most kids blew like all of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at my age,
especially 17.
Yeah, exactly. I blew like $2,000 of it, and I just invested the rest. I put like around $1,000 in stock markets, and then I did like another $2 grand in just shoes. So I was slowly buying used and new all throughout eBay, OfferUp, and it's literally this. It was all just because of that government check.
What was like one flip that like really pushed you past like I can really like make something out of this now? Like it gave you the.
So I wasn't already in it. Like it really.
Yeah, you were like, damn, I can make like a lot of money doing this.
The first shoe, because it was just complete like luck. Like I was not confident selling it. I got a size 7.5 Canary Dunk Low.
Okay.
Friends and family, whatever. The 250 pairs. It was signed by Nick Diamond.
Damn.
I got that shoe from some dude on Facebook Marketplace, and this was when my page was new. I wasn't confident in selling anything expensive. I had like 1,200 followers.
Damn, that's if
super ballsy, if that. And I paid $4,000 for it, and that was like almost all my capital. I had like maybe $1,500 left.
Damn.
And that's not a lot considering like how how much shoes are nowadays. So I posted that shoe, and surprisingly, within like 2 hours, I ended up selling it for like $5,500. I made $1,500 when I had like 1,200 followers. That was like the most I ever made at that time.
And then that gave you like the green light to be like,
I was like, damn, if I could really do this. Like, I think that was pure luck. Like, it's not easy to move that size shoe, let alone for the price, whatever the case. It's not easy, but I posted at the right time when a guy needed it, and that just opened my eyes to like I could really do something. Go somewhere with it.
So another thing, like you're dealing with like $1,000 shoes, $10,000 shoes, fucking $100,000 shoes.
Yeah.
Do your clientele come to you just because of like what you have, or is it just it's like a lot of people that just like they buy from you once, they like you, and it's like they just want to shop with you?
I do have instances where the clients are like, the relationship and like how I act and treat them is just like, it's just like a whole different world, so they stay for that reason.
It's huge.
But and
Especially
like,
when you're
I do that with
tickets.
everyone, whether you're spending $1, whether you're spending $100. Like I don't care. I'm gonna treat everyone like family, like friends, whatever the case may be. But like
because you never know who's really got it like
exactly. You never know. But it's like it's just also that's just how I am. Like I'm not actually gonna be like a dickhead. But like I'm always just a nice guy. Yeah, no, I'm always gonna be nice about it. Yeah, so I have some guys that stay, you know, for just like the family friend stuff. Like outside of the whole sneaker business, I hang out with lots of like my biggest clients. Like I go to their states. We go get dinners, we go to events. Yeah. And then like I have my other guys who are just like my prices are so good, or I'm the only guy that can find that specific shoe, and they're like, I need you for this reason because you're getting everything that I can't find. You find everything. Yeah.
Like it's sometimes like you post some shit and I'm like, bro, how the fuck do you find
Exactly. I don't even know myself. It just kind of comes in my hand. I'm just like
you don't have to give your like the way you find it, but it's just like, could you just give the people like how the fuck
I know
do
what
you
you're
find
trying to say.
stuff?
It's hard to explain. I mean, thankfully, because I've been around so long and my page is semi-big for posting expensive things.
People know to come to you when
they're the most random guys in the world who have the craziest things. And, you know, they'll see my page, they see that I can sell a shoe for 30, 40 grand. They're like, I figure you're the guy that I can go up to and sell this shoe. Okay. And that's how it happens. I know some high-end guys at Nike or guys close with Nike executives who, you know, have gotten stuff 20 plus years ago that are still holding on to these crazy rare pairs. And I'm the first guy I guess they come to. I mean, there's many other people they could go to. Yeah. But I think word of mouth is like really big because lots of these guys come to me because they're like, my friend told me this, my friend told me that, you could sell it for this, or they're basically trusting my word and confident that I could sell whatever they give me, and that's typically, you know, like shoes 30,000 plus.
And you do like everything here you own pretty much. Yeah. Like you don't do any consignment.
Yeah, no, I do take consignment, but like it's very strict with what I take. I'm pretty picky for the most part. I don't really care for it because when you take consignment, they want to get like their pairs up first. I'm like, I'm not hustling to get your pairs out. Like I have my own shoes and I don't need the money from your pairs. Like it doesn't hurt me. So okay. But yeah, everything here for the most part I pretty much own. Like
damn. Would you feel comfortable saying how much you made your first year?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't know why people are scared to talk about numbers. I don't care because
I always think it's super interesting.
Yeah, it's a learning curve.
Super taboo.
So my first year, I was taking it slowly. So from my senior year going into which I thought was going to be my freshman year of college, which I didn't. That first year, I only made like 20 grand. Okay. If that. And that was when I first started. Like this is when I had like, you know, I just made my Instagram page and I probably went from like 0 followers to like 2,000 followers. Okay. So that was from I think July to December. Okay. So basically half the month I made 20 grand. That was like my first year taking it serious. I was like, let me try and see how it goes. First half year. Okay. And then my first full year, which was 2023, I think. Okay. So last year was my first full year of like taking it like straight serious. Like that first year I made like 150,000. Damn, profit.
That is. So you went from 20 to 150.
Yeah, that is crazy.
How the hell did you do that?
That's how, it was luck. That's all I could tell people. It was straight luck. Like I got so much things handed to me from people that gave me the opportunity to make a lot of money, and I'm very grateful for it. It's not like I did do hard work. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was hard.
It's a mixture of everything.
Yeah, but like the pairs that were gifted to me or like that I got and were able to sell for high amounts of money, I would have never thought I'd ever get them. Like I never reached out to try and get them. They all ended up just falling in my hands.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So I know with the wins come the losses.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you know a thing or two about a loss.
Honestly, no. I mean, I've taken losses, yes, but I'm actually very safe with my money. Like, really? I'm pretty, like, I think the most I've ever taken a loss on was like $2,000.
Hey, let's keep it like that.
Yeah, like, I know people that have taken like $9,000 losses, $10,000 losses, like.
Bro, I would be sick to my stomach.
Yeah, like, that hurts. Like, I've taken like, you know, like 2,000, like a shoe got lost in transit. I didn't get the money back. It was like 1,200, 1,300.
Those gotta hurt. Like, especially when you're like starting out and like that 1,200, like you could really
like that's really like, I mean, even then, even if I have a lot of money, 1,200 is $1,200. I don't care. That can go a long way for me. I think in terms of, I don't know if it's necessarily lost, but it was like money that I purposely missed out on. Okay. I sold a pair of shoes. I paid $23,000 for them. Damn. I sold them to a good client of mine in Greece for $29,000. Okay. But you know, he's a good friend of mine, so like I value him over everyone else. We're greatly connected. And I had someone privately reach out to me offering $35,000. So I missed out on an extra $6,000 that I could have made.
I'm sure that connection, like just
that guy has
growing it further.
That guy has given me over $2 million.
See, like to be honest, if it even made $1,000 off of that, just to foster that connection and like grow it further, I would have.
Yeah, so.
Because I'm all about like just.
It's connections over everything. I tell everyone that.
Social media goes to shit. Say all that shit hits the fan. Like you still have your connects. Like I'm sure you could still make a very solid living if your Instagram got deleted.
Yeah. You know? I mean, my money's invested all over the place. So like, this isn't my only resort. You always have to think of, you know, if the bad happens, like where else can you start from or what else can you do? I have money branched out through like.
Is this the main source of income?
Yeah, this is definitely the main source of income.
Cool.
But I have connections, I have people, and I have money invested to where if this doesn't happen and I have savings or whatever, like I can live off what I have.
Dude, that's crazy that you're only 20, bro. Like shit is crazy. Like I'm inspired. Like
thank you, man.
I was telling everyone, I was like, I really want to know just how the fuck did you do this? Like most 20-year-olds are either in school or just like lost and trying to figure out what they want to do, but like you seemed like you knew what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it wasn't necessarily shoes. I mean, I just had that entrepreneur mindset.
Yeah, but you also like shoes.
I fell into the love of shoes,
I
and
did
I was like,
shit.
I could make this into money, so that's exactly what I did.
Did the same exact thing. I was like, I need a job, you know, I can't be a bum.
Yeah.
I do like shoes. Maybe I should try selling shoes.
And then when you work the 9-to-5 life, it's like, you know, you don't want to go back to it. Like I've worked it, I've experienced it. I didn't work it for long. It was like 6 months, but I know what it's like, and I don't want to go back. So that pushes me to do all this. So
just not go back to that point.
Exactly. So I guess we'll start off with
So let's start off with something light. You know,
some light. I mean, you see these every day. I don't think they're that cool. So
you know what's crazy? I haven't ever touched a pair.
Go ahead. Some brand new, I think, right? Are they brand new? I don't even know. Yeah.
They are. Yeah, I would say so. What is this, like
10 and a half. Brand new 10 and a half. OG all. What the dunk?
12 grand?
Yeah, like 11, 10, 11.
Damn.
So, they're cool. I mean, I see them so much. I guess.
I know I feel like you are incredibly desensitized to this shit.
Yeah, I think I have multiples of these actually. I know I have more. I just have to check. So lots of the stuff I do have are like DS OG all, because that's typically what collectors like, and you know, they buy it for hold purposes.
Do you treat some of these just like assets? Like you buy it and it's just like, I'm just gonna sit on this, or it's like everything you just kind of want to.
I think like I'll show you guys this later. That's the Coraline Special Box. That one I sat on.
I love that shoe.
That I sat on for like 2 years, and I ended up making like $6,000 on that.
Okay, nice little flip.
Yeah, so that was a good one. But that's like the longest shoe I've ever sat on. I'm not typically a guy that sits on shoes too long, but 2 years is the longest I've ever sat on a shoe. Here's another one.
Damn, brand new.
Yeah,
that's crispy. It's so hard to find those brand new.
I know, man. It's so hard to find them with the flawless swoosh and everything.
Wow, that is crisp.
Pristine pair. It still has like the Japan tag, laces attached. These are probably like 3,200, 3,500.
Light
little light little price, but it's stuff that I like. I yeah, exactly.
How many Honda Civics do you think you have in this room right now?
Shit, 0500s were like 5,000.
Yeah.
Probably have like 2,500.
Damn.
Yeah, probably. Some DS Ducey's.
I love that shoe.
Another flawless pair, no pink chipping, no nothing. This is like as good as it gets.
The soles aren't even yellow.
Yeah, nope. But I'm telling you, I keep my shoes.
Is this room like climate controlled and everything, or is like?
Yeah, well, I mean, I have an AC up there, so it's typically always cool in here for the most part. It's never hot, and considering Vegas is very like, if there was no AC in here, it'd be like probably like 90 degrees in here.
Okay.
So old Oxide Dunk Low. Some of you might not be familiar with it. It's like $1,000.
Like a 05 Civic with like a couple 100,000 miles.
Exactly.
A couple problems, transmission issues.
Oh, this is a pretty rare one. I forgot I had these. I don't know if some of you guys are familiar with this. Brand new. I think I have.
These go for bread.
Yeah, these are like 16,000, 15,000. I think I have like 2 or 3 pairs here. I have to look for them. But yeah, brand new, size 10 and a half. Cool shoe, but I've had like probably 5 or 6 pairs of those. So
like you see the craziest shit all the time. Is there any shoe where like you get it in, or maybe you haven't even gotten it in?
Yeah.
But you're like, damn, like I really have this in my hand right now. I feel like it maybe for like the Paris Dunks, like the yellow lobsters for you. Maybe those white ones.
Honestly, I think the shoe that got me crazy the most was the Supreme Sample Low, the stars that I had.
Yeah.
Those were probably like, because that's like a shoe that was like considered a rumor at one point. No one ever thought it was real. So when I got that, and you see the real deal with all the sample tags, it's like it actually exists. Like all the other shoes, I know I can go to an event, I'll find like 10 of them, but
how do you price something like that?
You really don't. You just,
there's no market.
There is no market. You kind of just ask around guys who, you know, like are kind of known to buy crazy expensive shoes, and you just see what they're willing to pay. Yeah. That's the only way you can go off of, like, what do they value it, because that's what it'll be worth, because they're the guys that can afford it.
God damn, it's like such a risk.
Yeah, exactly. But
fucking risky for the biscuit.
Exactly, man. So we got Zoo Yorks here. I know I actually
all the OG shit.
I have 2 of these. I have 3. Damn, do I have 3 of these? Hold on.
Are majority of all the shoes in here just like SBs?
For the most
part, it seems like those are the ones that age is the best.
Exactly. For the most part, yeah. I mean, I have some Air Forces. Here's a rare pizza scar Air Force. These are like 10,000 bucks.
Holy, man,
Yeah.
touch.
You could hold, touch every shoe. I do not care.
Damn, 10 bands.
Yeah, these were actually made for Scar's Pizza. It was like a pizza shop in New York City, I believe, and they did this whole friends and family Air Force. I don't know how much are made. I'm pretty sure it's like less than 100, maybe like 50 or something like that. But yeah, they made them all for like the employees, friends and families of the shop, and I think the place is out of business if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
but
fuck.
Yeah, I could be wrong.
The shoe outlived the shop.
I could be wrong. I'm not even a New Yorker, so I don't know my research too much on it, but I know, at least I know it goes for like 10 bands. So.
Yeah.
I know the price, but I don't know the whole history with the whole pizza shop.
Yeah. What's like the craziest person who's ever hit you up for some shit? Because you have shit that like people cannot touch, and like they gotta go to you.
Like the most famous person, or like the most?
Yeah, I guess the most famous person. Just like a crazy like damn, I have this dude trying to buy a shoe for me. Like, has Yachty ever hit you?
Oh yeah. No, Yachty has not hit me.
Dude, Yachty, what are we doing, man?
Yeah, hopefully Yachty.
What are we doing? I know, I can put it on my life. I know you have shit that he does not have.
Yeah, 100%. I would say the most famous person, easily Keith Lee. I mean, he's super huge.
I've seen that one.
One of the, I mean,
that's
like,
a crazy, bro. When I see you like hanging with him,
yeah, we
crazy.
actually just went to go play basketball yesterday. I have a picture. We played.
Is he cold?
Oh yeah, he's good. He's very athletic. He's very athletic. I mean,
Okay.
when he did this whole MMA thing, he could run. He could like shoot. Like
he's
an
throwing
athletic guy.
shoulder in
Yeah,
the paint.
exactly.
Damn.
We just played Fortnite last night. I 15-0'd him.
That's so crazy.
I have a picture. I 15-0'd him because we were talking smack to each other.
15-0'd him?
Yeah,
Just
1v1.
You're
Yeah.
fucking cranking 90s on Keith
Yeah,
Lee?
that was definitely cool, and he hit me up last year, I think August or September. It was just like a normal business deal at one point, and then he ended up coming to my house. He was like 10 minutes away from us. So
yeah, I think I saw you like that first story, and then you guys just fostered a relationship.
Yeah, so like I don't even consider him like a business partner or like a guy.
It's a homie at that point.
Yeah, like he'll just text me like, hey, I need shoes, can you find them? And then, all right, let's go to UNLV and play basketball. Just bring them. Like we're just homies at this point. Like
that's
we go out with each other. We'll do shit all the time. Like very close, very good friendship. Little John, another.
What?
Yeah, that was my
That's crazy.
My dad got me in touch with Little John. My dad's in like the whole music club industry out here in Vegas. So every celebrity that comes out here, he basically has to deal with them.
Okay.
You know, he talks with them, gets rides, food, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
And so Little John is like a very good friend of his. They've known each other for like 9-10 years. So I got his number and I sold him like 6 shoes now, I think, or something like that. There's lots of like private guys that I can't say. Like,
yeah, that's fine.
Like
any oligarchs or
like princes of Dubai or like
dead ass.
Yeah,
I was
like,
kidding.
No, like
that is fucking nuts.
There's guys are like not the princes, but like they're in the family. Like,
they're in the royal family.
Yeah, they're in the royal family. So
whoa,
like,
that is crazy.
I had a guy. We probably done like over like $100,000 in business, but he FaceTimed like the first time we ever like did a whole deal. Or we started talking. He FaceTimed me. He's like, let me show you my card collection. So he's on the phone with me, like showing me his whole house, like massive. You just see like crystal chandeliers. And he goes outside. He has like a Brabus, AMG, Ferrari, Porsche.
Damn,
just showing me.
In the microwave.
Yeah, no, it's like guy's loaded with money. He was like in the whole family, like royal.
You ever get a little nervous talking to these type of just high profile?
Not really, because like the money never scares me, or like I guess like or like just the people. Like in the end, they're just people to me.
Yeah,
like that's how I see everyone. Like I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how little. I don't care how famous you are. I don't care how like I'm gonna treat you like I just like randomly met you in Walmart. So
that's one reason I wanted to reach out to you, because I knew like you have a very good head on your shoulders.
Yeah, like I'm not cocky. Like I don't think I'm a celebrity.
You are the furthest thing from.
Yeah,
cocky,
exactly. I don't value myself any better than anyone else, and like most of the people that I'm around don't do the same. Especially like Keith, he's the best example, biggest guy in the world. We'll go play basketball. He takes pictures with everyone.
Yeah.
Like he's literally just a normal guy.
Yeah,
so I learned.
You guys strike me as very similar.
Yeah, he can come over right now and he would introduce himself. Super nice guy.
Yeah. What's the end goal for Jason in Sacred Sneakers? Where would you like to see yourself? Like say like 20 years down the line.
20 years?
Still doing like shoes?
Maybe shoes on the side, yeah.
Okay.
But I do want to hopefully retire by like probably like 28.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like it's kind of hard to put a value of like how much you could retire with, because there's so much money that you need, or like how much money do you need to live for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
So I think typically people say like $2-3 million is like an average like fair retirement.
You can live like a pretty tame life.
Yeah, like tame. Like I don't need to go hit yachts and private jets every day. Like,
it's a solid life. You could do what you
so
want.
I want to retire by then. I need a Porsche GT3 RS.
Okay. I see you're on your way, man. I saw the Corvette outside.
And then I guess just hopefully retire my family. I want to retire my family before me. So I want to pay off all their debts and just
That's awesome.
let them do what they want to do before I retire.
Pay it back to them.
They're older than me. They got to live their life to the end before I get to that point. So
what did they think of you doing this? Because I remember you saying your dad was into shoes and that's what got you into shoes. How does that feel to him, like watching his son?
Yeah,
one of the biggest people in like the shoe game.
He's definitely proud of me because he never. I mean, like we never thought it would get to the whole aspect that we're in.
I don't think anyone does.
Yeah,
they
and
never realized like what you could do until it
I
happens.
was the first one in the family, I guess, that started like a public business. My dad was in real estate like many years ago, so he used to have a bunch of homes and do all that stuff. Housing market crashed, he lost it all, whatever. So then he got into the business that he's in now. But it's real estate. I mean, it's like private. It's not like he didn't have like a website or whatever. I'm like the first one in the family to have like a public business. People kind of know me for what I do and whatever. So he's definitely proud of me about it. Like I said, I used to work a regular job. He never handed me any money. My mom didn't. Like they definitely like took care of me though. Like I had a roof over my head. I had food on the table. I had clothes on my back. Yeah, exactly. Like what was necessary, what I needed to live a normal life.
Yeah.
But I guess he's glad to see how I got here without, getting loans from him or loans from my mom or, anyone around me. Like all this is my own money. I don't have any debt or nothing.
That's awesome, man.
It's just all under my name.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Let's dive back into these shoes.
Yeah.
Because I know you got some crazy shit still sitting in here.
Here, I'll actually show you some crazy ones. Here, you can open them up if you want.
Okay.
Woo.
I feel like this is gonna be a lobster.
Probably.
I just don't know what color.
Peep it.
God damn, that is fucking crazy. What is this, 40, 50 grand?
Yeah, like 45, I'd say. Light 45. That's a 9.5.
This is a 2024 Honda Civic. Actually, not even. I think we're in Accord status now.
Yeah, my 2023 is like, that was like 28 grand.
Shit, okay, maybe we're in Type R.
Yeah,
we're in Type R status.
We're in Type R territory right now.
Okay.
So that's a good one. I've had those for, I think, a year and a half now. So I bought those at, if I remember, maybe like 40.
Damn.
Something like that.
Panda Dunk. Oh, just another one. Dude, what size is this?
That's
this
12.
Seems like bro, how the fuck do you have this?
Yeah, that's a 12.
How many 12s are there?
Probably like 4, I would say, if that. I actually know one of the 12, so I only know of 2 right now.
How is there not like people knocking down your fucking door to try to get these from you?
Well, I mean, because we're protected here, for the most part.
No, I'm like, my fault. Not trying to break in. Like, just size 12 people. Like, I feel like Chris Paul, he's a 12. What's up with him? Chris Paul, hey, holla at my boy.
I know. I mean, there's so many people out there. I guess it all comes down to taste. Like, some people are not going to pay, $50,000 for a shoe. Then it doesn't matter how big you are. Like, from personal experience, I could tell you, no celebrities are really the ones buying the $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 shoes.
Yeah,
it's rich investors and millionaires.
I would buy this just to sit on it, and
right?
Like an art piece.
Yeah, I mean, like think about it. The shoe when it first came out was like $3,000 to $5,000. If that.
Next sneaker boom, economy's doing solid, bro. This is. Everything in here is going up by like 20-30%.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Lots of the guys that buy these expensive shoes are mainly billionaire investors and not celebrities, because celebrities don't have time to invest in shoes. They're buying shoes to wear. These guys, they want as much money as they can get, so they'll spend their extra $1 or $2 million to buy
a little tax write-off.
Yeah, exactly. It's a write-off, and then they could just sit on it for X amount of years, and
they can make a fire shoe collection video.
Yep, exactly.
Damn, I have never seen a size 12 yellow lobster ever.
Yep.
This was my first time seeing a yellow lobster in person, but like I've never seen a size 12.
They never get old. I love them so much. I don't have the regular release of these, but I'm sure you maybe have owned them or seen them before. So you can take a look at those.
What is this?
You'll know what it is when you see it. I know that. I'll hold the bag for you.
Damn, that's some premium leather, dude.
Yeah.
What is? Oh shit.
It's the Board of Governor Jordan 1.
I have never even seen these in my life.
But
I thought this was a fragment when I opened it up.
Yeah.
What are these going for? Like 16, 15, 16?
No, like 30,000.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But that's based off of what they did, that red split one. I don't know what it's called. I'm not the biggest Jordan guy, but I know they released the Chicago bread split or whatever.
Oh, the homage to homes?
Yeah, that's the Board of Governors. Same exact thing, but it's just
flip to a royal.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here, I'll put this in there.
Oh, my fault. That's probably what, $4,000 right there itself?
Yeah, pretty much. Just a dust bag.
Damn.
So I'm sure you're familiar with the PlayStation Air Force.
I am.
So that's like the all patent leather.
Dude, I used to dream of that shoe as a kid.
So this is the sample of the all leather version. So there's no.
Are these brand new?
Yeah, brand new, size 10, I believe. Yeah, size 10. peep the sample tag right there. But yep, this is a size 10, brand new, but it is a sample of a sample.
Low key, my size. Show them. Should I tell them? What are these gonna run?
13,000.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to tell them anymore.
I'm good. I'm just kidding.
But I'm sure you're familiar. If you could pop up a picture maybe. But the original pair of this is an all patent leather. Yeah. It's fully patent. This is all premium leather. There's no patent. I believe there's only like 5 of these in the.
Those are probably still wearable. I mean,
no, they're 100. I mean, it's an Air Force. It's 100% wearable.
Yeah.
It's just no one's gonna wear it.
Yeah.
It's a collector's piece. You're not wearing it.
SBs and like Air Force Ones are usually like
they're the most
ones that stand the test
yeah.
of
They're
time.
the E's and Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s are also good.
Yeah, because they don't have any like.
They don't have that
polyurethane.
Yeah, that really mushy sole or whatever that just breaks
then
on you.
It's over. Like, dude, I'm just surprised like you don't have like fucking Kim Kardashian in your DMs.
Yeah, I wish,
to
man.
be honest, bro, it's just a matter of time.
I've only been on Instagram for like 2 years and 6 months, so I'm still new.
Look what you've been able to do in the 2 years, bro. Imagine like the next like 4 to 5.
I think lots of guys have been on there for like 8+ years.
Yeah.
I'm still fairly new to it. So.
Have you ever gotten any type of animosity from like maybe like an OG sneaker dude? Like, yo, what's this fucking young ass 20-year-old kid know about shoes? Like,
yeah, it's not like crazy guys that have been in the sneaker community, but there's you know like old heads like 30-40-year-old dudes that have been on Instagram and have been buying from like lots of the guys like way back in the day through like the Japanese magazine and all that shit. They used to buy like all that shit. And then when I come in the mix and I'm selling the shoes that they were buying like 10-15 years ago, but I wasn't even born when these shoes came out, they're like, yeah, you'll get a little hate because they're like, you know, obviously the kid's doing it for money, which, I mean, it's kind of true. Like, I'm making money off it.
He's doing what he loves.
I know majority of the info about every single shoe that I'm selling. Like, I'm not selling it with no knowledge. Like, I could break down a whole story of like almost every shoe in here because I know the story behind almost everything. So like, you'll get the hate from the old heads, but you
don't lead with money. Like, money is not your leading.
Yeah, money is not my leading thing. Like, in the end, it's good to have, but I love having the knowledge to know everything about this because the sneaker community is so big, so I can go out randomly. Dude, it's crazy. If some guy's wearing some cool kicks, I'll be like, hey, nice shoes. And then we might just start chatting for like 20 minutes about shoes.
It's like an international thing.
Yeah.
Obviously the language barrier, but like, dude, you can go to fucking Finland and find like a sneaker store.
Yeah.
And like, you open this shit up.
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna have the same reaction as someone from over here.
And it's cool to talk about because then you guys are gonna sit there and talk about so many different things for the next 30 minutes. Yeah. It's conversation. Like that's
why I love shoes. Like, exactly. It brings people together. It's like, it's fucking cool.
But these are cool.
The Quasimotos.
Yeah, I have 2 pairs. Those are the 20.
These are samples?
Well, all pairs are considered samples. Yeah, they never came out. It was a friends and family. I believe they made 50 pairs. That's the rumor, but I do think there's less because you don't see them quite often.
Yeah.
I actually have 2 10.5. Those are both 10.5s.
I've always wondered how accurate are like these numbered counts.
Pretty inaccurate for the most part.
Because like how do you actually know?
You don't really know for the most part unless the owner or the maker of the shoe literally has it on paper or he posted an article or an Instagram story, whatever the case may be. This is how many pairs are there. Yeah. So on and so forth.
Just educated
I actually broke the rumor for the Yellow Lobster number count. So the original number count that everyone knew of was 36. It was 1 of 36. That's what everyone thought that was the case. I ended up buying that size 12. I sold the letter, but I had a size 12 and it came with the letter from Concepts from I forgot the guy's name, the owner of Concepts or whatever. Yeah. But it had a whole letter gifted to the people that got the Yellow Lobster saying like, oh, you know, thank you for all your help and appreciation with, you know, dropping all the lobsters. So we're gonna gift all the employees a Yellow Lobster, and on the paper he wrote there's 48 pairs. Damn. So right there on paper, I broke the whole rumor that like there was 48 pairs.
I bet some people were pissed at you.
Yeah, I mean, they probably were because it might hurt the value, I guess, considering that it's less, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. Like, yeah, so I had a whole written paper and show like he put 48, like that's like the now number, like for sure, like we know it because it was on paper. Like,
and you sold that paper with the shoe?
Yeah.
Damn.
I did.
What'd you sell that one for?
54,000.
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you have these back, bro. I get nervous every time I touch them.
Nah, it's cool, man. I mean, shit. Like I know some people say, "Oh, touch them with gloves," or, you know, be careful. Bro, I don't care. My hands are clean. I'm sure your guys' are. Like people think like I'm gonna touch a piece of my clothes and it's just gonna like
deteriorate.
Actually like obliterate one of these shoes.
Do you have the shoe?
Which one?
The Pairs SB.
No, I sold them all.
Yeah, okay.
The pair I had for all time. I had 4, and then I think for New York City Pigeon I had 4. Tokyo's I had 3. Damn. London's I had 3.
Have you had the whole city pack at once?
Yeah, I did.
Damn, bro, that is fucking. How much is that?
If it's all brand new, I had it all brand new in a size. I had a mix of 11 and 10.5, and I think altogether it was like 140 or something like that.
That seems somewhat reasonable. Like,
yeah, 140,000.
Yeah, I mean that's a crazy number, but like
I could be wrong.
City pack.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was a hefty price, and I made good money, so it was worth it. The guy was very happy about it, and the guy that I sold it to is one of my like main clients in Greece who I'm very close with. So
Man, this guy in Greece is balling.
Shout out guy in Greece.
Shout out to my boy in Greece.
Here's one that I know I
saw you post these the other day.
Hold them, take them out.
So what's the story on this one for the people that don't know?
So this is the Nipsey Hussle Air Force, or no, it's not Air Force, Airship. The Airship is based off of like a shoe back in '84 that Jordan used to wear. And so Nipsey Hussle passed away in 2019, I believe, and one of the guys in Nike, one of the main reps or whatever.
Oh, this was before.
Yeah.
Damn.
This was, no. So you'll see the shoe itself was made, I believe, in like 2017, the model.
Okay, yeah, I was just checking the date right now.
I think it says 2017 or something like that.
Yeah, 2017.
But the whole design was afterwards.
Completed date 2020.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because Nipsey died in 2019, so a year later they made this like homage shoe to him to pay for his passing. So
and
this
just never dropped it?
No, well, this is a one of one. It was never set to drop.
Okay.
A Nike executive who worked there at the time, he doesn't work there anymore. I forgot his name. He made this shoe, and he made a 1985 Jordan 1 remake.
Of this
Yeah,
shoe?
so it's a 1985 Jordan 1, but the whole shoe is covered here. I'll actually get my phone and I'll pull up a picture.
Are you on the hunt for those?
Well, I know he has it, so
okay.
If he wants to sell it, I know where to get it, but this was the only one that was gonna be for sale.
Okay.
And this is a true one of one. He's the guy that literally went into the Nike headquarters and was like, yo, I'm gonna cook this up. You guys gotta accept it.
That's crazy, bro. What are these going for?
I've had an offer for $27,000, but
what the fuck?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to probably take less than like 32. I mean, it's a one of one. It's the only
How do you know? Like,
that's just what I'm comfortable with.
To be honest, bro, you flash 27,000 in front of me, bro. I'm doing whatever.
Right.
Like I would not try to get that 32, but like,
exactly.
What makes you so set on that 32?
I mean, like I said, it's one of one. Like if you're gonna wait to find another pair, you're not. I'm not worried that another pair is gonna come out.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're gonna have to budge and get it. Like there's no other pair out there. You're not gonna get this. Like
okay, yeah.
It's like what are you gonna do? You're gonna.
It favors you because there's only one in the world.
And there's literally evidence that there's only one. You could talk to the guy who made the shoe. This is the only pair in the world. He doesn't have it. He has the Jordan 1 that he made, which I'll actually show you right now. So
is there shit that you can't even show on camera?
Which I'm sorry I can't show you guys on camera, but I can show you guys after.
What's the reasoning behind it? I've always been curious.
NDAs, people like obviously it comes from like
you could
high-end reps that are still in Nike.
Yeah.
And like if the word goes out or if they see that shoe on the internet, they'll know that guy in Nike doesn't have it anymore. Yeah, that guy in Nike doesn't have the shoe anymore. He sold it when he wasn't supposed to, and he loses his job.
There goes your sweet ass job.
Yeah, exactly.
And that pension.
Here's the Jordan 1.
Damn.
1985 Nipsey Hussle remake. So it literally looks just like that, except it's a Jordan 1 85 remake. And
what does he want for it?
He's not selling it.
There's no price.
Yeah, there's no price.
Over 32,000 though.
It'd probably be like, well, a Jordan 1 is way better than an Airship, so it'd probably be like 45 grand. Because that's one of one also, and it has like an 85 hang tag and all that stuff. So it's very close to an 85 remake. Very close.
One of ones are so insane because it's like
it's literally the only one.
Like the only person in the world
out of what 8 billion people on this earth, whatever.
With this shoe.
Yeah, this is the only one that you will ever find.
And you might not even know this shit exists.
Yeah, there's some people out there that like. Obviously, like they probably haven't seen my Instagram, so they have no clue about this shit. Like no one. That's just how it is.
Well, now you know. A light. Shit. What are we talking? This is Honda Civic. Spec'd out Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Like current year. Solid.
Yeah. So this is a good one. I love these. Yeah. That's
gonna be a hard one to beat.
Well, I'll show you shoes off camera that I know that can beat that. In my opinion, that can beat it.
Oh,
I'm confident.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, these are cool. I remember I broke the internet with these because people were like, "What the fuck are these?"
Let's see. Break our minds.
This one. No, well, these are Travis Scott's first ever shoe with Jordan. If anyone's,
I remember you posting those, and I was like, bro, what the fuck is that?
It's very hideous. But here's the Cactus Jack logo. This is Travis' first ever shoe.
Dude, that's like a slap in the face. Like they brought him that.
Well, he made it.
He chose this
model.
model.
He chose this.
What is Travis? What's up?
I don't know.
Like you chose that model?
Yeah, it's very ugly. I would not fucking wear these. But
what are those going for?
Like $4 grand.
Okay, like.
But this shoe, everyone was going crazy for because they thought this was like a CGI.
Damn.
Here, show it off.
What is this?
That is the Blvd Jordan 1. I forgot what you call this model because it has that weird back piece. It's a specific model. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen these before.
Yeah, it's based off of, it's not based off of like a Jordan 1 retro high, but it has the Jordan 1 shape, but there's a different name to it because it has this little back piece right here. I forgot what it's called.
It's also just like a little shorter in the back.
Yeah, exactly. This is I don't really know there's no name to it, but we just ended up calling it, I think, like the Galaxy Suede or something.
Okay, Galaxy Suede. I could,
because as of right now,
this is a Galaxy Suede looking.
When I posted it, people thought it was CGI. People didn't think it was real. They're like, the shoe just it doesn't look like.
If I typed in like Blvd Jordan 1 in like Photoshop or some shit,
yeah,
I feel like
if you told AI like cook me up a fucking Blvd Jordan 1 like to the max, like you could see the color it just looks so weird in so many different angles.
What are these going for? You know what? Hold on, nah. Let me. If these are over 10, that would be fucking crazy.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's under 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I feel a little bit more confident with my answer now. I feel like these are like maybe like 1 or 2,000.
No, it's like $6,000.
God damn.
I had an offer for 5.
You ever just like, damn, this shoe is trash?
Yeah, I mean, well, I like crazy shit. If it was a Jordan 1, it would have been a lot cooler. I don't like this whole Nike Air tongue, and I like crazy shoes. Like you can see my collection. I have rainbow shoes. I got pink 3M. Yeah, because I can't fit that. I can't fit that. These are those are a size 12, I think.
Okay, yeah, this is a hard pass for me, but I can totally respect it. I can totally respect it.
Yeah, so these are, if they released, maybe I'd wear it, but like, it depends. But yeah, I was the first one to show off that shoe publicly to the internet, because prior to that, the only time we ever saw it was an Instagram story during, I think, like 2017 Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
One of the Nike reps was wearing it at the fashion show, and they did like a quick little Instagram shot. You could see it for like a second, but that was the only other time we saw it. And then I posted a full up-close picture for the first time. What was that, like 5 years later?
Yeah.
6 years later, and yeah, that was the first time people ever saw it in full detail.
Damn. How many Nike execs do you have in your phone? The world wants to know.
Not a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Like less than 10. I know that.
To even have a couple, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah, to even have a couple is crazy, but it's less than 10. It's not as much as you think.
Are they spread out around the world, or are they?
I mean,
okay, yeah, my fault.
I'll say like honestly, only
exact
like
location,
two
XY coordinates.
2 are in the US, the rest are overseas.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do they find you, or do you find them?
No, they come up to me. It's typically because when lots of these Nike people get these crazy expensive shoes, they obviously want to sell it, but it's hard to trust someone without blowing the cover.
Blowing the cover.
And I guess word of mouth, because I've sold many shoes behind the scenes like that I've never posted on my page, you know, for reasons.
Yeah.
And so when I'm making the sales and they're like, oh, like the shoe's not out in public, like this kid obviously is like doing the right thing. Whoever I sold the shoe for tells his Nike buddies, hey, go hit up this kid because he could sell your shoes and he's not gonna, you know, fucking snitch on us. And that's just kind of how it happens. And, yeah.
You think they've talked about you in the office?
I don't know. Shit, that'd be pretty cool. I know I've gotten shoes directly from the office, and I'll show you after camera.
Oh my God,
I got
crazy,
proof that it's like literally from office, like direct from table.
Dude, I can't even imagine where you're gonna be at in like the next like 5.
I'm still young. Yeah.
How many years have you been doing this?
Well, I've been in the whole sneaker like industry, like love for sneakers for like since I was like 3rd grade.
Yeah, but when you were
the
like
business,
head down, lock in.
Head down, lock in when I started my Instagram. So it was like 2 years ago,
Dude,
7 months.
That is crazy that you've been able to just do this.
And prior to that, I would just sell like on OfferUp, Facebook groups, eBay, and that was like pretty much it because I didn't have an Instagram. I used to follow all the guys though. Like I used to follow you. I used to follow a bunch of other guys. Like I would just see what you guys are selling. If there were steals, I would have bought them and just sold them on eBay. Yeah. And that's kind of how I started. And then one of my boys was like, yo, just make an Instagram. Like it's just so much easier. Eventually you'll build a platform. You don't have to sell on apps. Like, we was on fees. I was like,
and it's crazy. All right. This will build your platform for you. Like, they don't even need to. Well, I guess they need to know Jason, but like, you don't need to be the face of the brand. Like these shoes are the face
like
of
I
the
don't
brand.
like. In the end, I myself am not trying to be a celebrity. I don't care. Like, I don't put my face when I'm recording TikToks or videos. I don't put my face. And like no, I'm just showing off the shoes because I want my business to grow. I don't care to grow myself. Like,
because then you can grow the business by itself. And
the business is making the business.
You want to take a step
This is what's making money, not this. This is what's making money. So
although it could, man.
This is what I'm gonna show, and that's just how it is. And I'm like, like I said, I don't care to show my face. Like it's not like that I'm camera shy or nothing. I just don't. Like people want to see the shoes. They don't want to see my face. They want to see what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Where can the people find you if they want to purchase the most expensive shoes in the world, or sell you the most expensive shoes in the world? Where can they find you, Jason?
So on Instagram, sacred.sneaks, and TikTok, same thing, sacred.sneaks. That's pretty much the only platforms that I use. So if you want good stuff, follow me there. I got a lot of steals, post great prices, and I got a lot of crazy rare stuff that, you know, some of you guys will see, some of you guys, you know, if you're not here, you won't see it, but it'll go up eventually.
You also have stuff that's not, I wouldn't say expensive, because like it's still like $400 or $500 bucks.
No, I got a.
But like you still dabble in like the Kobe's and like
J Balvin 3s. Those are like $400.
There you go. Absolute steal.
Unions, Black Toe. Those are like what, $900.
Okay.
These are probably like.
Have you ever sold a Panda Dunk?
For the only time, believe it or not. No. Before you laugh, I did not. The only time I ever bought a Panda Dunk was for my mom for her birthday.
Really?
I've
never.
I could show you my spreadsheet. I've never purchased a Panda Dunk other than for me buying it for my mom.
I feel like you got to be maybe in the 0.01%.
Yeah, no, I've never ever sold in a Panda Dunk ever in my life.
Damn.
Ever. Like the whole Pandas and like the UNC Dunks and all that stuff. That's not what gets me excited. The old SBs,
because it's not like
the old
actual
Jordans,
sneaker culture.
Yeah.
It's like it's this new wave. It's like it gets people in the
like,
door,
like
to maybe eventually.
Like if I show you this shoe,
SB.
80% of the population would much rather be interested in these than a fucking Panda.
Yeah.
Or it might be the exact opposite. It might be all the new generation all wants to talk about Pandas, but I don't want to talk to you guys about Pandas. I want to talk to them about Pandas.
Yeah.
I want to talk to the older generation that wants to talk about these. You know? So.
Well, there's always that one shoe that gets everyone to the door. Like I remember getting into shoes. I wasn't even really into sneakers. It was just like Nike basketball.
Yeah, I mean, well,
like
growing up, so my brother played basketball. We went to play basketball with one of the guys who's actually on not the Golden State, Denver Nuggets, Julian Strother. You can look him up, but he was like a player that we grew up with. Like we used to play basketball during middle school, high school. We used to like, you know, open gym, whatever, and we used to shoot around. So you know, the whole basketball scene, but we used to have Kobe's, Easter KDs. We still have some. We have like Aunt Pro KDs.
Damn, OG shit.
Yeah, we have like Kobe 6 Pro Tros. We have like a bunch of crap, like from way back. It was mainly because my brother was the basketball guy, but then I would fit the shoes so I could just rock them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a bunch of the old Kobe's, old KDs, a couple Kyries. The first Kyrie I got, I think I was like 6th grade. It was the concept Kyrie with like the glue bottom.
Shit.
And shout out Kyrie's manager. My dad knew Kyrie's manager, so he actually gifted those stuff for free. And they're in my garage. They're fucking beat, but
I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know the video's probably pretty damn long right now. Let's wrap it up.
Yep.
Couple shoes. Let's end on something solid.
I'll show these because this.
We're digging into the treasure chest.
This is a heavy wooden box. This is the Coraline 1 of 15 special box.
Damn.
So you can see Coraline's house here. You got the cat here. You have the car. You have the little Coraline card here with Coraline wearing her shoes, which is pretty badass. And then on the back is just basically a letter to the person that won this. Super dope.
This is like a raffle?
Yeah, so how it worked is when this shoe came out, this was right after Coraline came out, which I think was 2009, February.
Damn, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it was like February 2009 or something like that. And when the shoe came out, if you stayed to the end credits, there was a thing saying, it was like a little secret hint like, go see Coraline.com. That was all the hint was.
Okay.
And after that, it said, go see Coraline.com, something like that. And it just said code JERKWAD. JERKWAD. That's it.
Okay.
So if you went to Coraline.com, you would see like a little entry thing that would say, type in the secret code. And if you remembered, it was that jerkwad code.
Yeah.
And then it would enter to get these, which there was only 1,000 pairs made. 100 of them were actually this right here, which I'll show you real quick because I have the other version. 100 of them were this special box. And this is wallpaper from The Bad Mother or whatever, if you remember the film.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think I've ever seen the movie.
Wow, that's very bad. That's crazy. But basically, The Bad Mother, this was her wallpaper in the whole film. So it was like bugs or whatever. And then what's known in the film is the whole portal. There's like a portal door that took her to her good and bad world. And you can see right here, this is like a whole portal. This is basically what was in the movie.
Okay.
So this is 1 of 100.
Damn.
Out of that 1,000. And then 50 of them.
What was this one?
1 of 15.
Oh, damn.
And then there's another 1 of 50 that was a prop version. So it came with actual props from the film on the shoe. You can see right here, which is even better, they're all individually numbered, and I have the first ever pair they made. So this was the first whole thing ever, because all the other ones are 2 out of 15, 3 out of 15. They're all individually numbered. So this is the first ever one right here. This is the first pair ever made.
That's gotta mean something.
Yeah, so it definitely helps in terms of selling and collector wise, because a guy that
everyone
wants
the first,
everyone wants the first or the last. Those are the best ones to have. So having the first one, this is a brand new 10.5. I threw in like little pop figures, but yeah, I ended up selling this one for $19,000.
God damn.
Yeah, this actually sold a skate shop for $1,500 back when like the first owner got it.
Damn.
Yeah, you like them? Yeah, he loves
He's
them.
feeling them.
Yeah, but this is easily like one of my most favorite shoes I have here because I'm a huge Coraline movie lover. I've seen the film plenty of times. The shoe's actually my favorite. I have a personal pair right here for myself.
Okay.
And I would show it, but it's a little high. But in my Coraline box, I actually have her screen used hat that they used in the film.
Damn, how does one attain that?
It actually came in I had the prop special box at one point where it came with the movie props, and it had the extra hat in it. So I was like, I'm gonna sell the box and keep the hat. So I kept the hat and it's in one of my boxes up there.
Okay.
So it's stop motion. So they use a bunch of plastic, a bunch of different things, and I ended up just having one of the hats that they use. And it's up there somewhere, but definitely my favorite piece that I have.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you got like a super expensive shoe that you sold it like to someone overseas or something, like how do you ship that and feel secure?
Yeah.
How the hell does customs work on that?
Oh my God, customs is probably the biggest pain because it's the tax. I think it varies on different countries, but for the most part, it's like if the shoe is valued typically over like $400, you pay 30% of whatever the value is. So think about if I sold this for $19,000. The guy that bought this lives in the Philippines. So if I was to ship it there and I was to put $19,000, he'd pay 30% of that in taxes for customs.
Holy shit, dude.
So do the math. I suck at math, so I don't know.
Do they pay it?
Well, no, so the problem is
you
how
just
to
declare
avoid,
something
yeah, no, you declare it like $80.
Okay.
But the problem is if it gets lost or damaged or whatever,
You're
the
done.
compensation is $80. These guys are so rich, they don't care. So like all my expensive stuff comes from overseas guys, like they're the ones that buy it. They'll fly out here and they'll pick it up. Wow. So my Greece guy, he flew out here last month, February, I think, February or March. He picked up I sold like 5 pairs of DS85s that had like the signed UNC, the signed Royal, DS Chicago's, black and whites. He picked up his Paris, Yellow Lobsters, Freddy's, like a bunch of stuff. It was like 600 grand or like 800 grand worth of stuff.
What?
And he picked up all of it. It was like 30.
In one wire?
Yeah, here, I'll actually pull up a picture and show you guys.
Holy shit.
It was funny how we did the whole process. We had 32 shoes or something like that, and we ended up putting it all in plastic trash bags. And I took it to his room at the Wynn. He bought 2 big ass luggages from Ross. He just shoved all the shoes in there. Yeah, and then I kept the boxes and I just shipped the boxes to Greece.
Okay, yeah, boxes are a little less risky.
You can't really, it's kind of hard to like determine the value of a box. Yeah, that was definitely like the crazy thing I've ever done because it was literally just a bunch of shoes stuffed into a fucking box.
What was your profit looking like on that 800?
So it obviously wasn't in one go. Like
Okay.
those shoes were all like purchased within like a year and a half, and then after that he's like, all right, I'm gonna come over
And just pick
them all up.
Okay.
So within all those shoes that I sold, it was probably close to like 90 grand, 100. No, it's like 120
Okay.
profit. So here were all the 85s that he picked up.
Signed?
Yeah, so I had like the signed UNC, those were signed Royals, DS Chicago, 2 pairs, black toe, the black and white back there. The whole thing was this. So I had the self-lacing Air Mags, Pigeons, What the Dunks, Chocolates, Freddy's, Yellow Lobster, Heineken's, Flash, Loden, everything, a bunch of things, Zoo York. Here's a picture. I literally just wrapped every single shoe in plastic trash bags like this. So they're all individually wrapped, and then we all put them in like a big ass trash bag.
No one was questioning anything?
Nope. And then look, we put them on the bellman. You can see some of the 85 boxes he took. We just put them on the bellman, and they were just taking it up to his room.
Ooh, man, that's crazy.
Walking around with like, it's basically $800,000 right there.
Your heart wasn't fucking pounding?
I was definitely a little scared, but I mean, it was all in trash bags, so I guess it doesn't look that bad. But yeah, that was definitely like one of the craziest like experiences. It's just like, I've never done anything like that, just dropping it off in bags.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you for letting us into your home.
Of course.
And showing us your operation, man.
Of course, man.
I have never seen some shit like this in my life.
I'm glad,
I've been around shoes for a minute, and I have never seen anything like this.
Thank you, man.
So I look forward to the future for you.
Thank you.
Again, if you guys want to hit up my man, he can literally get fucking anything.
Anything.
Like anything. Hit my man up. Also, sneakersouffle.com. Had to plug that. Gotta pay bills.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Gotta do
Presented
what
by
you gotta
Sneaker Souffle, 136 West Foothill Boulevard, Azusa, California, 91702. All right, man. That's a wrap. Jason, I appreciate you.
Love, bro.
My guy. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Till next one. Peace.
Gangin', slangin', look a nigga really getting checks now, niggas, hating, no they can't stay to get a buzz down, patience, waiting, never too early trying to flex now, diamonds, swinging, knowing that it's coming, never back out, AP, rolling out.